Coffee is ready, and it is time to look at yet another big list of tanks that are coming to the game sooner rather than later. Well, some tanks actually do not know when they are coming, but we have a bunch of new tanks on the test server right now, which is being added, or which are being added for testing by the Supertest players in the next update 2.1. I'm on the update 2.1's test server. Plus, we have some other things as well, like, you know, this one. The 1000 double shot, double barrel, guys. You know, 500 alpha per pop. More about that in a second. At first, we have a bunch of low tier tanks over here, like this ARF-35 FCM-36, for example, Rheinmetall Begleitwagen. By the way, all those vehicles were in the list of vehicles added for testing by the Supertest players in the update 2.1 batch notes officially over here. So we're going to take a look at those right now. Like, I have really honestly no idea why we are going to have so many low tier vehicles. I guess one of those, this is just pure guess, no information, no confirmation, just me guessing over here, that one of those is going to be like a free holiday ops gift tank, for example, or gift tank one way or another. Like, honestly, who really cares about tier 2 or 3 premium tanks like this? What's the point? You know, please help me out, guys, in the comment section. Maybe you are a fan. If you are a fan, please actually tell me that there is a fan for lower tier, like those type of premium tanks as well. We have Skoda D15A over here, 75 alpha with 10 degrees of compression. Actually, first low tier tank, which kind of feels interesting because it has some top speed as well, 60 and 20. The other low tier ones were definitely not very interesting to even look at, right? Then we have a tier 5 T115 over here, right? T115. Which is also a medium tank actually, with 110 alpha. 8 degrees compression for a Soviet tank is kinda special. 4817 speed numbers over here as well. This could be kinda bouncy for a medium tank, maybe the hull at least. Then we have Cromwell, tier 5 Cromwell Applique. This is how it is called, Applique, Cromwell Applique in tier 5 with 75 alpha gun, by the way. 12.5 degrees compression, and gun handling is per usual. 2000 TPM for a tier 5 medium tank. 40 top speed, by the way, and 18 backwards, but with very good power to weight ratio. So it gets up to the top speed fast, but the top speed is not the greatest. So now, after the first, I don't know, loot box fodder vehicles maybe, or gift tanks or giveaway tanks in one way or another, let's talk about the higher tier tanks, which many of them are very interesting, actually. First of all, we have Taurus CAT. You know, this is what Wargaming has actually shared with us before as well, via the Supertest files, you know, the Supertest pictures. This one is, if I'm not mistaken, our first auto-loading siege mode tank, guys. Siege mode tank destroyer with very rare switching to siege mode and out of siege mode 1 second. Time over here, timer, which is very, very nice actually. 65 drop speed and 25 backwards, I guess in the speedy mode. Of course, outside the accuracy siege mode stuff, it has very horrible gun handling. I was trying to look how good the gun handling is inside the siege mode, but the tanks.gg, for example, didn't have updated stats for that, so that kind of sucks. But it has 4 shells in the mag with 26.85 second reload and 320 alpha. If I remember correctly, it didn't have like the greatest accuracy, like compared to the STRV's type of accuracy inside the siege mode as well, or accuracy mode, because it has autoloader, right? It has 4 shells, 320 alpha. So basically like siege mode autoloading G-SOR kind of vibes I'm getting over here. This definitely is kind of an interesting piece with a Giga Commander hatch action on the top. Now, next up, we have a vehicle over here that I actually have not heard anything about before. We have the Jezevec with 180 alpha. This is support medium tank, by the way, that has 6 shell auto reloading gun, guys. And usually the auto reloading gun, you know, is either the less shells you have in the mag, the faster you reload, or the less shells you have in the mag, the longer you reload, like the Brochetto 46, the Prototipo, and so on, the usual auto reloadings. But in this case, every single shell loads exactly 6 seconds. You have 6 of them and 3-second reload between shots themselves. So definitely more of an interesting vehicle with this type of auto-reloading mechanic. So you have 6 shells. Basically, if you empty your clip, it takes 36 seconds to load all the shells. But you have the power to fire as soon as you have 1 shell ready. You have no penalties emptying your clip. You have no penalties loading 2 shells and then firing. You can just fire whenever you basically can, because every shell loads with 6 seconds. 50 top speed, 18 backwards, 18.75 power to weight ratio, 380 meter view range, camo as well decent. So yeah, it's this is like actually kind of interesting. Is it powerful? Like, you're looking at the DPM is very low, and you can't really like magically boost the DPM. What you have is, if you have full mag, then you can burst, of course, faster in 15 seconds after the first shot. You know, 6 times 180 damage over here, and after that you have to load for 6 seconds. So yeah, kind of. This one definitely kind of an interesting one for sure. Then we have this Saryuda, what they actually introduced first many months ago, and it has received some improvements, some buffs and nerfs. They have tuned this vehicle a bit, but those are the stats right now. With 500 alpha damage, guys, 12.46 second reload per gun, or per shot, let's say, and you can do 1000 damage with a tier 9 tank destroyer, double-barreled tank destroyer. Keep that in mind. 1000 damage with the double shot. The charge is actually quite long. It is 3 seconds, so you have to think quite carefully if you want to take the double shot or not. I cannot remember, sorry, but I cannot remember if it had any other features besides, or while it is charging its gun, or maybe it was the basic one, the basic, like, you know, the Soviet heavy tanks with no gun handling enhancing things while you charge your double shot. But yeah, the 3 seconds, you know, this can get you into situations where you miss out a chance to deal at least 500 damage if you always try to double shoot, right? So decent gun handling for this, honestly, for this type of gun and firepower. 2.2, 21 second aim time, 0.35 dispersion, which of course can be boosted as well in multiple ways. So this could be dangerous. 38, 15, 16 power to weight ratio. It seems to have some armor action as well. 230 on hull, with some slope action, and 250 on the turret. So this could be dangerous and toxic. Let's put it this way, guys. This could be dangerous and toxic. So Saryuda, and those were the tanks added for this thing by the Supertest players in the next update. We have 2 more vehicles to talk about, what Wargaming revealed details about a couple days ago on November 20th, I think. And the first one is the Leox. And interesting fact about this tank is that the prototype of this vehicle seems like actually kind of existed. The Spanish tank project, the Leox, a Leopard 1 and AMX 30E hybrid. And if you look at it, yeah, it pretty much looks the same. It even has the light over there, like this. So, you know, at least we have a prototype vehicle that was more than just papers, more than just blueprints over here. So what do we have? What do we have? This is a sniper medium tank with 390 alpha, 264 pen, 310 with, what is that, heat, I guess, yeah, AP and heat. Average shell velocity numbers, 9.4 second reload, 2.3 aim time, 0.32 dispersion, so pretty good accuracy for sure. 8 degrees compression, 50 shells as well. Very fast, 70 top speed. Ooh la la. You know, like Leopard, right? We have 26 power to weight ratio, 42, 38 traverse speeds, no armor. Yeah, it has maybe a little bit of a bouncy gun mantlet, but overall don't count on her armor. Kind of poor camo. 390 meter view range. Well, when I say poor camo, you know, nothing exceptional, let's say. 390 view range and 4 crew members, easy to set up as well. So this is a Leox, or however I have to pronounce it, say it, Leox, Leo, you know. My inner French does not want to wake up today, guys. Also, we have the Buryan. This is breakthrough heavy tank, tier 9 Soviet breakthrough heavy tank with, as Wargaming said, with powerful combo, high alpha and high DPM, guys. So this tank base DPM is 2.5k, roughly 2,500 DPM with 490 alpha, 250 pen, 315 and 65. Shell velocity numbers, you know, average at the very best. It has 11.8 second reload for 490 alpha, but terrible. Absolutely awful gun handling. Of course, they have to balance it somehow, but for me personally, horrible gun handling is the biggest boner killer. 6 degrees gun depression as well, 38 ammunition capacity, should be plenty, 36 top speed, 15 backwards, 15.5 power to weight ratio, 42 degrees and 30 degrees over here. Quite standard. It has hull to 1080. It has a big lower plate, kind of flat-ish as well. Upper plate, of course, is mega bouncy. 250 and 100 turret. Very bouncy. Turret will be bouncy. I guarantee you that. For 390 meter view range. Very good view range. Very good. 2 loaders as well. Commander, gunner, driver, and double loader action. So this is a Buryan, guys. The newest addition to the Supertest together with the Leox. And also Saryuda, Jezevec, right? Jezevec, Taurus CAT. Guys, which tanks look the most interesting to you? What you would like to see yourself playing with, for example, please let me know in the comment section down below. And what are your thoughts? What the hell are they going to do with those low tier tanks? Loot box fodder, something like that. Gift tanks, login rewards. What are they going to do with those? Hit me up in the comment section, guys. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, take care, and bye.